Maria is a notary public employed by a major bank in New York. She is asked to notarize a signature on a high-value mortgage agreement. When the signer, Mr. Thompson, arrives, Maria needs to verify his identity according to New York Notary Law 182.5. Mr. Thompson presents only a corporate identification badge without a photograph and a business card. No acceptable witnesses are present. What should Maria do to comply with New York Notary Law? Well, let's have a look at that New York Notary Law, particularly Section 182.5, found in the Notary Public License Law booklet. And this goes through acceptable forms of identity. And for the purposes of our question, we can jump to the first acceptable form of identity under subsection B, which states satisfactory evidence of identity requires identity verification through subsection 1, presentation of the back and front of an identification card issued by a governmental agency, provided the card is valid and current and contains the photographic image of the bearer, amongst other requirements. So with that in mind, let's have a look at the four choices to determine the solution. Choice A states, proceed with the notarization since Mr. Thompson represents a corporation and has provided corporate identification. Well, this is incorrect. Whether or not Mr. Thompson represents a corporation is irrelevant for the purposes of what is required of the notary in terms of identifying Mr. Thompson. And because Mr. Thompson did not present valid identification as per the law that I just read from, therefore choice A is not the correct solution. Choice B states, accept the corporate identification badge and business card as sufficient evidence of identity because they confirm his employment. Once again, this is not satisfactory evidence of identity under the law. It must be a government-issued ID, which includes a photographic image, and therefore choice B is not the correct solution. Choice C states, notarize the document because corporate transactions do not require strict identity verification. That is untrue, and therefore choice C is not the correct solution, which leaves by process of elimination choice D, but let's have a look to be certain. Choice D states, refuse to notarize the document unless Mr. Thompson provides satisfactory evidence of identity as outlined in Section 182.5, such as a valid, current government-issued ID with a photo and signature. Well, this aligns with the law that I read from before. I didn't go through all the requirements, but being valid and containing the signature of the bearer is also part of the requirements of Section 182.5. And therefore, choice D, refuse to notarize the document unless Mr. Thompson provides satisfactory evidence of identity as outlined in Section 182.5, such as a valid current government-issued ID with a photo and signature, is the correct solution.